Alright gamers, welcome back. Palworld The Lucky Adventures episode 125. I realized towards the end of the last episode I muted. I muted when I had to step away for a second and let them craft some stuff. And my girlfriend called and I never unmuted. So the last little bit of the episode of last episode, I was muted. I didn't say anything important. We just talked about where I would place this sphere assembly line. And I think I figured it out perfectly. So I'll show you guys what we have. I knocked out these walls here because they weren't needed and they made the space feel tighter, and this way it allows me to have the sphere assembly line up front, the weapon assembly line over here, and then the production assembly line right here, right? So I think before we take on the tower, we've got a few more things as far as decorating our own tower that I want to do. Like, I'll show you what I was talking about in the last episode. We built a really nice reading area. I'm very proud of this. Our bedroom still needs a little bit of work, but for the most part, it's pretty good. I'm happy with that. The bathroom looks great. This place is actually really cool. I'm stoked on this one. A little workshop area over there, and then like a lounging and music area right here. Our room, for the most part, is pretty good. The PAL bedroom, I really like these big PAL beds here. These base PAL beds, I want to knock all of these out eventually and replace them all with the more aesthetically pleasing beds. They're more comfortable, they're more aesthetically pleasing, nicer for our pals. Storage looks good, but storage just needs a little more decoration. I think with a little bit of love and care, some things on the wall, some light sources, this will look much better. But for the most part, the bones are here. And then the place that needs the most work, in my opinion, is the workshop. The workshop feels very bare bones. We've got a little, production area for ore and ingot and that kind of stuff over here. I want to make this like a medical center where I would produce a bunch of medicines and stuff like that. And then the basic workshop is this whole open space, right? And then obviously downstairs is the production line, assembly line, Ford Motors kind of area where we have all of the assembly lines going. And just a couple things on the side. Again, this could use some more decor, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with it. We need some finishing touches on some areas, but I'm pretty happy with most of that. I'm gonna go back to this base real quick. I want to add a sign. We have a sign above, but I do want to add just like a basic regular old sign right outside. I think outside of every base, I'm going to have a sign that just says like what it is. The Mad Goblin. Now, oh, more of this ingot done by YB, good shit. Let's put some of this up. I'm gonna put the bounty tokens up real quick. So yeah, the Mad Goblin is basically done in my mind. Like, I don't think we're gonna add much more to this place. I'm very happy with it. I think it's a great base. It's a great level, 1 base, a starting base. It's our tavern. We live above the tavern, obviously. That's our room up there. And then our second base, being the tower, it's just what it's called, the tower, is more about like production, assembly line, that kind of stuff. Very happy with it. I think it looks really good. It still needs more decorating, more finishing touches, but for the most part, I think it's pretty good. We're going to continue adding to it over the next 10 levels or so, because that's when the game will be over, but ideally I'd like to make one more base and have a total of 3 bases through the playthrough. Now I'm going to reassign some workers. We're going to go with the production assembly line. I want Perry and Petunia on that. The weapon assembly line, we have Pete and Peggy. Actually, no. We're going to have Perry on the production line, We're gonna have... What are you guys, resting? What? Okay, Pete on the production line. He can't reach it. What do you mean you can't reach it? Sure you can. He's... Yeah, but so just jump right over it, Perry. What are you doing? Maybe I just don't assign them to anything and they'll automatically go to what needs working? Working? Is that... I don't know. My brain's not working today. Whatever we have queued up, maybe they'll automatically go to it. Let's leave them, like, running around free. We've got Storm and Rain on the power generation. And yeah, I think we're ready to go take on the tower. And not our tower, their tower. God, this is a mess. My brain is not firing on all cylinders today. Sorry. Okay, I think I'm happy with the team that we're going to bring in here. What is that? Is that a chest that just hasn't loaded in yet? Let me see if I can get that real quick, whatever that is. Let's swap out Marlin for Tobias real quick. I don't think it's a chest, I think it's something else. Wait, oh, it requires electricity? Okay. Run back again real fast, grab Marlin. I think this guy, he has a fire type, so water types would be nice, but I don't have very many high-level water types. So we'll just use whatever water moves we have. Just get rid of the wood and the wool. I don't really need it. Don't even think about it. Rayhound. Okay, we have 10 minutes. Unequip everything that is of no value or use to me. The spear is not really going to work. I'm going to need the assault rifle, the semi-auto rifle, the shotgun, and the handgun. Actually, we'll switch to the assault rifle like halfway through or something. Just trying to keep my inventory nice and clean, so I can like open it up, use what I need to, switch to what I need to. All right, wish me luck, guys. We're going in. The final tower of the base game. There he is, the leader of the PIDF. Just throwing money around. Yeah. He's got a Ragnarok. Marcus and Phalaris. That's what his name is. Not Ragnarok, it's Phalaris. Whoops. Alright. Oh! I don't trust anything that this guy does. Need to be very careful with our, like, draw-withdraw. Easy, Calvin. Yep. Jesus! Whoa. God! I don't think Calvin can take a hit, man. This guy seems like he hits crazy hard. We're doing okay, though, as far as time. Bunch of crits there. Calvin, you can take one, right? You're a beast, Cal. Whew. You got him, Calvin. Oh, God. See what this rocket launcher does. Damn! 6,000 damage to him. We're making really good time. 4,000. Dude, the rocket launcher is sick. Ugh! I'm hiding behind a wall. How are you hitting me? Oh, God. Calvin, save me! Give the claws, Calvin. You know what, buddy? You've done great. I'm switching out to the meteor launcher. I can't use 2 of our team. I don't want to lose Greg, bro. I'm using Amber. This hits for significantly less. Time to get the shotgun involved. Back to Calvin. Hold him out just in time. Give him the claws, Calvin, even though you can't reach him. Making really good time. Whew, got out just in time. Mess him up, Cal. Calvin, that move doesn't work, buddy. Back to the rifle. Finish him off, baby. First try. Didn't lose anyone. I mean, we came prepared for sure, but let's go, boys. Take me to the top. Base game completed. 1 technology point. Tower of Pal Genetic Research. I guess we don't have that. Maybe that's the next tower, huh? As far as ancient technology goes, I have everything that I'd like. Maybe we just go ahead and grab the sulfur mine. And save points for other things like the large pouch. The double air dash boots are cool. The giant pouch, triple jump. Yeah, I don't care about the large electric incubator. This is a no egg run. Other than that, I might just go ahead and grab the crude oil extractor. And these are just more decorations, which I do like, because I did just say, I want to decorate the place more, but we just need even more technology points. You know what, go ahead and get Univolt's saddle. Oh yeah, Rushore has a saddle as well. Now we've caught a few more pals since, it's been a while since we read the Palpedia, so I know we've read Lamballs, we've read Cativas, we've read Chickapee, we've read Liftmonk, we've read Sparkit, but maybe not. During the dry season, this pal is always on the verge of blowing a fuse. Sparks can fly with even the slightest provocation. Provocation, yes. Even amongst allies. We've read Tansy, we've read Pengulette, we've read Hookrates, we've read T-Fant, we've read Cremis, Daydream. Rushore's a new one. Being an extremely aggressive pal, it often picks fights before gauging its opponent's strength. Though small, its powerful charges can even send boulders flying. It's pretty cool. Malchrist. Its crystalline tail is beautiful, but shatters when this pal dies. Some believe it's good luck to raise them, so Malchrist in captivity are treated with great care. Okay. We've read Direhowl. Long ago, Direhowl would hunt alongside humans, but over the years, this bond faded. Sorry, my brain is just not working today. We've read Toko Toko, a frightened pal that produces exploding eggs. It often fires these eggs from its rear end as a form of defense, but when spent, the pal itself explodes. We've definitely read Floppy before. We read Bristilla when we caught her. Capertee, we've read Melpaca, Ike the Deer, Nightwing. It carries newborn pals to its nest and raises them as a surrogate parent. Once the baby pal is fattened up, it hunts them. It's a great one. Rabani, we've read Cinnamoth, Arsock, we read both of you. Galeclaw, we read you when we first caught you. Garirat, we didn't read. It beats the ground rhythmically to communicate with its comrades. The meaning of each rhythm differs by troop, but the distinction between them is still largely unknown. We've read Swee, we didn't read Univolt. It used to be considered an emissary of the Thunder God, and thus was not hunted by people. However, after witnesses observed one die from a lightning strike, its reverence faded, and it quite literally fell into the role of a workhorse. Oh. Rayhound, at full speed it could be mistaken for a bolt of lightning. When two Rayhounds collide, a thunderous roar echoes through the air. That's sick. Lavander, seeking a night of love, it is always chasing someone around. At first it only showed interest in other pals, but in recent years, even humans have become the target of its debauchery. We read that one when we caught Lady, but unfortunately she self-imploded. Feels bad. Wixen, I'm pretty sure we've read you, but with the power of light it produces arcane phenomena. It prefers to eat food well done and is particularly hostile towards Catris. Both the Kelpsies, its personality changes depending on the quality of the water it was born into. Kelpsie born into polluted waters are generally ill-tempered and quickly become delinquents. Its personality changes depending on the temperature of the water it was born into. Kelpsies born in warm waters generally have a passionate, motivated personality. And I think that's it for everything that we've caught. We've seen Phalaris now. And yeah, that's everything we've seen and caught. So guys, we're going to call this one here for now. Thanks for hanging out. Next week, when we start the session, we're going to push into the new content finally. So I'm excited. I'll see you guys there. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love. God bless gamers.